Hi, everyone. Once again. Whoa, holy cow. It feels weird not wearing my Keyblade. Oh well. Well, since today is obviously something that is least expected, a lot of people though have, a lot of people have probably seen like the videos of like top 5 favorite of everything, and I already did my top 5 favorite heroes last time. So these are my top 5 favorites and least favorite enemies of Kingdom Hearts. It actually really does feel weird now that I have my Keyblade on my neck. I can't protect myself from the darkness! No, save me! Anyway, coming in number 5 for favorites, for my top 5 favorites of the villains is, let me see, there is always someone in the top of my head, and she is a Disney villain, Maleficent. And I think like a lot of people are probably thinking I'm crazy for liking Maleficent. But Maleficent was one of my favorite Disney villains. Always has, always will be my favorite Disney villain. Regardless of game that she's in. I actually think the movie Maleficent probably changed my mind about that, but I like Maleficent all the same. She's just... Maleficent is Maleficent. That's really all I have to say about her. She's evil, and yet she can be kind. She takes over Terra, which actually irritates the crap out of me. But that's just me, and that's just her. Coming up in number 4 is... Let me think. Sorry, I should have written this down. Like, favorite villains. Number 4 has to be Xehanort. Younger Xehanort. Like when Xehanort first takes over Terra. The Terra Xehanort, I will say. Terra Xehanort is number 4. The reason being is because Terra is still inside. He's still fighting the darkness. He's still fighting that darkness inside of his body that had been taken over by Master Xehanort at the end of Birth by Sleep. And that is the way of a Kingdom Hearts fan, is that they can see through villains. I saw through Maleficent. I saw through Terra Xehanort. And you guys are probably wondering, what the heck happened to your hair? As much as you can't see this, I had actually tried to get Sora's hair and it did not work. Anyway, no more getting off track. I hate getting off track. Riku would kill me for getting off track. Okay, coming up in number 3 is Vexen. Yep, Vexen! The reason why I like Vexen is because of the fact that he is a scientist. He loves to experiment. Even if he experiments with Riku's memories and created another Riku in Chain of Memories, I personally think that was the coolest thing that Vexen has ever done outside the organization. Because that was least expected. They wanted Riku in there and not Sora. So, that was entertaining, I would have to say. Very fun. I would love to experience that kind of thing. I would love to experiment with Vexen. That's just me. I like Vexen because he's a scientist. Simply put. Number 2. You guys were waiting for me to... You guys are probably waiting for a Final Fantasy villain. Here you go. Number 2. So number 1 is already taken by somebody else. Sephiroth. I love Sephiroth. I honestly love how he fights. I love the fact that his name would basically be translated into the one-winged angel. In Japanese, it would be translated into that. So it's actually like the coolest thing. Sephiroth really has his own style, and he has his own sword. Well, everyone expects to have their own weapon, but his weapon would own all except for Sora. Keyblade owns everything. But yeah, I like Sephiroth. Sephiroth is the darkness inside of me, I would have to say. It might change, I don't know. I'm sorry for my makeup anyway, because one side sticker, one side center on my eyeliner, but oh well. Sorry guys. And coming up in number 1, this is the reason why Sephiroth is number 2, Axel. Axel, to me, is not just a villain, he's also a hero. If you have played Dream Drop Distance, Axel becomes human and he helps Sora and Riku. And he gets his own Keyblade. So he may possibly have been the person they were looking for as a Guardian of Light. I mean, how Axel protected Roxas during the organization. How he was the only one to go after Roxas on his own to go after Roxas. Yes, guaranteed in Kingdom Hearts 2, a lot of other organization members have gone after Roxas, but I think Axel's the only one who actually went after him. That's what I think, but Axel's really a good guy. And it was interesting how, it was actually sweet how he actually let Sora go off and find the king, find Riku, help Kairi even. But anyway, those top 5 favorites. Top 5 least favorites. You guys are gonna have, I'm gonna get a lot of help for this. I'm pretty sure I'm gonna get a lot of it from you guys. Coming up at number 5, Marluxia. Yes, Marluxia. I don't like Marluxia in the slightest, but he's the top 5 least favorite. Marluxia really actually has very much a different style, but not something I would look into using myself. Even if I played as Marluxia, even if it was an option to play as Marluxia, I don't think I would want to fight as him. Considering that he has a flower scythe, not dissing the flower scythe, I like that, but I don't like his attitude. I really don't like Marluxia in the slightest. So now in number 4, now that I got my point across about Marluxia and me not liking Marluxia, I'm sorry for you Marluxia lovers, but number 4 comes Xemnas. He may be my least favorite character, but his name is hilarious to me. Why? Because I had to have this translated because it was actually really funny how it is. Here on YouTube, I don't know the link, I can't copy the link from here, but there's a funny cosplay skit that somebody did of Superior Man Sex. That is including Axel, Xemnas, and Roxas, and Naminé. But if you guys find that, you'll get a kick out of it. You get an absolute kick out of it. I laughed hysterically, and I have always considered Xemnas man sex after that. Every time I see Xemnas, I'm just like, man sex. Anyway, that's why Xemnas is number 4. I personally don't like Xemnas. That's why I make fun of his name. Coming up at number 3, Larxene. Oh my god, her sarcasticness bugs me! Ugh! I really do not like Larxene. I like the way her hair is and her eyes. I do not like her sarcastic voice. She may not be able to feel sarcastic, but she can sure sound it. She can sure sound sarcastic. She may be a nobody, but I don't care. I don't like her. I'm sorry for all the Larkseen fanboys out there and fangirls out there for Larkseen. I'm sorry, guys. I just don't like her. I hope you guys get the idea of the fact that why I don't. Okay. Now that I got my point across about her, coming up at number 2. This is actually kind of stupid. This is a stupid reason why. Captain Hook. Honestly, I don't know why I dislike Captain Hook. Because I love Peter Pan. I love the movie. I love Hook. And just all of a sudden I don't like him in the games. Captain Hook is more villainous in the games. I personally don't like that. I personally like it when he's more after Peter Pan. I don't like it when he's trapping Tinkerbell. I don't agree with that. I really don't. I really don't agree with that. I wish they could make Hook like different instead of like summoning Heartless when Riku's around, or kidnapping Wendy, or kidnapping Kyrie even. Oh my gosh. I swear, I'm going to kill Captain Hook with my own hands. I would too, probably. Maybe not. And finally coming up in number 1. Demyx! Guaranteed, I do like Demyx, but he doesn't fight right. He complains constantly about fighting. And that's what the organization's supposed to do. They can't just take people captive like that without a fight. Or get through to someone without a fight. No, that's not the way of the organization. That's literally not. As a member, as number 15 of Organization 13, this really, he made no sense to me. He literally made no sense. Yes, I said number 15. 1-5. I'm number 15 in the organization. Demyx never learns. I would go out on a mission with him and nothing. He is insane and crazy. I wish he would learn to actually fight and actually do it instead of going, why do I have to do this? Run away! I swear, I'm gonna have to tell Xemnas about that. Nah. I'll let Xemnas deal with it. I won't tell him. I'll just be sitting on my seat, quietly, looking around at everyone else. And just do this. Well, that's it for my top 5 favorites and top 5 least favorite of the Kingdom Hearts villains. I hope you guys aren't too mad at me for my least favorites. If you guys like those guys, I'm sorry. But it's just my own personal opinion. I hope you understand that. So, I hope you guys look forward to the next video, which is, I'm actually going to be posting next week my top 5 favorite worlds in Kingdom Hearts. Sora, out!